What's up, mother truckers? Selena's gonna hate me for this. She absolutely hates my hat. But I give no F's. I like it. Like to, have a little pride in somewhere that I am not from. Right? Actually, we found this hat in Louisiana, of all places, a couple of years ago. We were running a load. We were somewhere, I don't know. I think we were going across the 20 in Louisiana. Stopped off some truck stop restaurant thing, whatever. Oh, it's where we had our Cajun restaurant. And they had these hats in there. I'm like, what the hell is a Michoacan hat doing in Louisiana? But hey, especially in some truck stop in, some bayou in Louisiana. I thought it was weird. So to me today, let's talk about me for a minute, because nobody else ever wants to. Michoacan. Anyway, I am in, where am I? Oh my God, where'd it go? Ashland. God dang, man, I forgot that. I'm losing it, man. I'm getting old. Ashland, Ohio right now. It is roughly, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's, jeez, man. Losing, I didn't even look at the clock. It's almost 8 a.m. Central Time, so it's actually just about 9 a.m. here in Ashland, Ohio. Of course, I got loaded in Champaign this morning at midnight. I was up before 11 o'clock last night. I only got a few hours of sleep. That sucked. Gonna have to adapt to the schedule a little bit, But yeah, whenever I got loaded by midnight, got out of the yard about a quarter after 12, and it's like 380 something miles over here. So I'm not going to be able to make it back home today. I'm going to have to lay over somewhere, probably somewhere over in Indiana. I'll probably fall about 100 miles, 150 miles short. I got 4 hours and 37 minutes left on my drive clock though. So, yeah, I'll probably fall about 150 miles short of making, or 100. So I'm in the back of this grocery store right now. If you can see out the front, of course, just looking at some trees and stuff. The dock is right behind me. I just pulled out and closed the doors up and stuff, and I'm all ready to go. One cool thing I found here, though, you don't find many places. Faygo. Anybody ever had Faygo soda? Faygo Pop. Anybody ever had Faygo Pop? Because this one's actually called Red Pop, but it's also diet. This first Faygo that was diet that I've been able to find. So I go, I gotta try that, because I don't want to have regular soda. So, sugar soda, sugar pop. So let's go ahead and pull out of here though. Let's get moving. Days of wasting. But yeah, I just had dropped off 5 pallets of produce over here, and that was it. That was the whole load. But this place has to get a special delivery because it used to have 2 other stores in the area that got deliveries also, but they closed down. This is the only grocery store still left. It's the longest run that they have out of Champaign. And I went ahead and took it. It just pays a mileage rate, nothing special. But it's long. I'll have to lay over. I'll probably be back up and heading towards Champaign by, midnight or so. I'll turn my 10 and then head on back. But yeah, I'll turn my 10 off, go back into Champaign, and then probably see if I can get a shorty run, something to fill up a little bit of the day tomorrow, throw a little extra scratch on top of the pile, and and then take the rest of the day off. I'll work Monday, see what they have for Monday. Mondays are busy, as far as I know. They said Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are the busiest days. So, and then plus two, you get extra pay on Mondays. So, you get the extra dinero, Michoacan. So. Yeah, we're up on, I got to go down a couple of little state highways out of here to get back to the 71 southbound. Go 71 southbound down to Columbus and then grab the 70 over to Indianapolis, and then Indianapolis, grab the 74, head on back into Champaign. So like I said, I'll run a shorty one tomorrow probably, just make a little bit of extra scratch, and then I'll work Monday, but then I got to be off Tuesday because Brent, the kid, he's been in Vegas for a couple of weeks. I got to go back up, pick him up at O'Hare in Chicago, and you know, do that whole deal. So, but nice little town. It's pretty cool. Weather's nice. It's 78 degrees right now. Feels nice. Like I said, I can't believe I found Faygo, or Diet Faygo. I've seen Faygo everywhere. It's originally a soda out of Detroit or Michigan, somewhere around Detroit, I think. But it's like Detroit's old soda. I guess like Coke has Atlanta. Pepsi, I don't know. I drank an RC Cola not too long back. I want to try one again. I hadn't had one in like 25 years. Yeah, it wasn't that great. I mean, think about RC Cola. It has to be really cold, and you got to drink it right away because it seems to go flat right away. So, something I noticed about RC Cola there. Plus, too, if you drink RC Cola warm, like if it gets a little bit warm, a little bit flat, your teeth get like chalky. You know, like when you grit your teeth, they like, you can hear them crunch or whatever. They get all sticky, tacky. It's kind of weird. Yeah, Selena's going to be pissed off about my hat, though. She hates this hat. She says it doesn't look right on her. I mean, aside from me misrepresenting that I am not Hispanic or from Michoacan, I don't see the problem with it. It's like if I wore a hat that said Norway. I'm not from Norway. I've never been to Norway. I'm not Norwegian. What's the problem though? Nothing. There you go. I think the hat looks festive. I think it, you know, gives me the kind of feel of listening to some good Tejano music. You know what I mean? Besides, I grew up in Southern California, like not far from Mexico, so you know, why not? I mean, I've seen people in northern Washington and Montana and Minnesota and stuff. They've got Canadian stuff in their houses sometimes. So what's the difference? You know, come on. She's gonna be so pissed though. She hates this hat with a passion. Oh, in the video I made yesterday, well, I was calling BS on the whole pandemic thing and stuff. I get it, you know, like, I mean, there's always people that have comments, but somebody did make a comment like, you know, this stuff's real, man. My grandma passed away from it or something like that. And it's not, I wasn't saying that the virus isn't real, but the level of hysteria and just stupidity that people are going to with this, you know, and especially the political motivations and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm getting at. You know, nobody wants this virus around. Everybody just wants to be normal and live normal lives. But, you know, from everything we've seen, it's real. It exists, you know. I was actually watching a video of a doctor or scientist or something like that that was talking about breaking down the actual structure of the COVID virus cell. He says it's absolutely man-made, human engineered, that it's got like one molecule or atom or molecule, one molecule of the virus of SARS, one of MERS, and like 3 HIV virus cells surrounded by a certain protein combination or something like that to actually construct the coronavirus virus cell. And it's like, huh? So not only did we all just get coronavirus, but we all got AIDS. You know, it's like, if you get it, do you now get HIV? What the hell? That just struck me like, who the hell would make something like that? I'll probably get deleted now. Whole channel swiped because, yeah, I talked about the virus, the pandemic, political stuff. Shut me down, man. Cut it off. It's crazy. Everything's just gone kooky up. I don't know. Anyway, that's all that's going on for a minute. Maybe I'll get back down to Columbus, check in from there, do a little drive through the city right there, stuff like that, see what's up for the day. Anyway, check back in a little bit, all right? What's up? So just coming back into Columbus on the 71 southbound right now. About to hit the 70 westbound. Downtown is like just off to my right. It's, the angle of the camera and all that, you wouldn't be able to see much from this side of the freeway, so. But coming up on it. I got a little road work going on down here and stuff, so got to keep an eye open for your split. I mean, this one's not a big deal. So it looks like I'll make it somewhere back into Indiana today, and then, you know, probably around Indianapolis if I want. I think that puts me about 130 miles back to Champaign from that point, so within a couple hours. I might end up on the east side of Indianapolis somewhere. Check it out. See there, a couple of buildings, church steeples, stuff like that. We've done videos in the past driving by all this too. And just work your way on through. I had just had a call from dispatch. It's kind of thing like they have a load board and you can pick what you want to do. But then too, it's like where you're at on the list, because they have a call out list of first in, first out. So I got off earliest in the day. It puts my name on the list sooner than other guys that get done later. I get the first call in the afternoon when all the available loads come in, of where I want to go and stuff, and I kind of get the first pick. So, however, since I'm not going to make it back today, they're gonna call me for, they get all their loads in the afternoon, so they'll be calling me back about probably around 3 o'clock or something like that to offer up what I want to do. Of course, I'm gonna burn a couple 3 hours in the morning getting back to Champaign, so I'll look for something a little bit shorter, maybe just get a couple 100 miles in tomorrow so I can go home. Yeah, and get some rest, come back Monday morning early maybe and get a full day. So, well, that was Columbus. I mean, downtown, we're already past it. Come on, man. Everybody should start saying that. Anybody just poses any kind of like question to you or something, like, oh, come on, man. It's a classic. Listen, I listen to Biden say that all the time. Come on, man. What am I going to take a cocaine test? Hilarious. Oh, and I saw some comments pop up earlier on the last video that I don't seem as cheerful with not having Selena in the truck, you know. You're probably right. She and I sit there and bust up all day together, so I mean, I could say honestly, having a wife that you can cut up with and be yourself and have a sense of humor. You don't have to worry about going and hanging out with guys just to be able to cut up like that type thing. You know, I can crack as dirty a joke as I want. I can be as twisted as I want, and Selena sits there with her giggle every time. Of course, everybody always said too, like she just laughed at everything that I ever said. It seemed like, or whatever. I don't know. All I know is she laughs at everything about me, even when she sees me naked in the shower. It's a cackle fest. So, I mean, you know, hey, I'm glad to provide this base of humor for her. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, the jokes that I crack, and then the physical humor I can present as well. I get to return it with pissing her off of wearing my hat, because she hates my hat. She actually told me that she thought she threw this thing away because I bought it at the truck stop in Louisiana for $5. I was like, oh, that's $5, man, I can't pass that up. I wouldn't care if they had a big Haas hat, a goddamn sombrero, a top hat, you know, whatever. $5, and it's outlandish, I'm gonna buy it. $50? Nah. $5? Why not? I mean, even this hat, it's not that outlandish. Actually, I think it looks kind of cool. Although, depending on who you are, you know, like, it's not an American flag, so some parts, some people may get all butthurt about that. But I thought it was a good looking hat for $5. That's what I think. So, anywho, like I said, I'll be back around Indianapolis today somewhere. Everybody keep an eyeball out. You might catch me somewhere. There's one of the few trips I'll be taking on occasion that I have to stay out overnight. So it always cracks me up. Philip Seymour Hoffman and Along Came Polly. Remember that? Oh, crack up. You can see it's just a nice drive out today. Pretty easy traffic. No biggie. Uh-oh, Night Swift, look out. Looks like I need to get over one more. I'll enjoy the good weather now. Looking at a few more months. It's all gonna change again. Although if I gotta drive winter weather, snow and everything, I'd rather do it in the Midwest. Had enough of By the time we got off the CHI contract in January, or actually when we got let go from Landstar on the 1st of February, we were feeling it though. We were pretty fried out. You know, just the winter was pretty brutal on us last winter, and it just Selena really was fried. She was done with it. So ran its course. Of course, what we're doing now. Anybody ever wondered too, like what really happened for us? I mean, getting let go from Landstar was kind of like a nail in the coffin, but in February also, Selena went in for a scan and they saw that she had had another pulmonary embolism. So she was having like bad like chest pains and stuff like that. So that was another issue. It was better for her to not live this life anymore, you know, because past 4.5 years that we've been running a team together too, we've watched our health decline. You know, we probably, the 4 years on the road, we probably aged 10, you know. It takes a lot out of you. It kicks your ass, you know, just the lifestyle. And it's not the lifestyle we wanted forever. It was just a matter of, it's what we wanted to do to get ahead, which we did. We accomplished a lot of things that we wanted to get past, but we didn't become millionaires. Sorry. We started out with a bold plan 3 years ago. We're going to be millionaires in 5 years. Well, just like Dale Griffith, still $1 million shy of being a millionaire. You know what I'm talking about. Things will work out though. We'll come around. We're going to take some downtime right now, get this thing going. She's got her job with the medical insurance and all that kind of stuff. Going to get a few more things taken care of, and it's going to come around time of, I want to see how this market goes though too, because they're talking about like the next year or two is just going to be atrocious. Maybe, you know, if this stays steady and we get on top of things, I may wait a little while to see if house prices start to bottom out and see if we can slide into a good deal with a house. It looks like we're probably going to be kind of putting our stake in the ground in Champaign now. Doesn't look like we're going to be leaving unless something changes for like really, you know, big reasons that we just need to make a change that we get out of there. But otherwise it looks like, and the thing is, we actually like Champaign. I know people have their things about Illinois or like taxes and the thing with all the stuff with Chicago and whatever. Living in Champaign is actually pretty nice. Where we live is a really nice area. It's on the edge of town. It's kind of rural. There's cornfields around there everywhere. It's quiet. You know, it's just, and then if you shoot south of Champaign, the little towns outside of Champaign are great. You know, these little towns with a couple thousand people. They have newer housing being built, but they also have the original section of town that's older homes, you know, 100-year-old houses and stuff like that. But they're small communities. They got like a little store, a couple little restaurants, a bar, stuff like that. Real basic, nice little, you know, homey communities, you know. And I see that's where we'd probably want to shoot for, is getting in one of these smaller towns, but still be within range of Champaign for work and other, you know, other resources, you know, like the Walmarts and other shopping and stuff. I got 3 Walmarts, a Target, a Myers, Best Buy, Portillo's, of course. You gotta have Portillo's, right? And yeah, got a mall, good hospitals, all these kinds of things. So, you know, Champaign's a decent place, but it's not too big. It's like the whole metro area of Champaign and Urbana is like 200,000 people, so has enough, but it's not too much. You know, you got University of Illinois there, they're fighting ILNI, so that's pretty cool. You know, all around it's just a nice place, so I could see us staying there. Yeah, the only gripe, I have 2 gripes about Illinois, is having to transfer my CDL eventually to Illinois. I basically got to go and redo my entire CDL. I can't just transfer it. So that's stupid. And then of course, property taxes for the state of Illinois are pretty bad. So that's another little bugaboo. But we don't live in Chicago or in the surrounding areas there. Living in Champaign, the sales tax is only like, I think 6.25%. If you get up around Chicago, it's just like Vegas. You know, Vegas is like 8.5% now or something like that. Up around Chicago, you got the same thing, up around 9% for sales tax. They got a bunch of other city taxes, all this kind of stuff. If you live outside of Champaign's city limits, their property taxes are actually higher. But if you live on the south side, like Savoy, where we're at, buying a house there, the property taxes and the sales taxes and the city taxes or whatever it all is, it's like non-existent. So it's all where you go, you know. But anyway, I can see us staying in Champaign. It's a really nice city. I like it. It feels very comfortable to me. I don't feel out of place there. You know, if I lived in like Manhattan or something like that, I'd probably feel a little bit out of place. You know, it's not my speed. Champaign and the surrounding area, it's my kind of place. So, anywho, been on for 14 minutes. So this whole video is going to be like 25 minutes long. So I'll get on with it. I'm through Columbus. I'll be over near Indianapolis when I stop. Back Champaign, get another load. And in the infamous words of Selena, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the smash the bell, get notified, email, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Trucking with Selena. I guess that's it. Oh, and keep it between the ditches, bitches, as Selena would always say. Right? And I saw a comment about that, so there you go. Keep it between the ditches, bitches. Alright, so we're out.
This one, fuck us! With turquoise and real diamonds! Fuck!